Guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. What's going on, y'all? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. I'm just recentering myself because it's been a while since I've been on here. But I'm thankful to be here. And I do desire that you had a beautiful day today and that all the things that you may be going through in life can settle and do good for you. Ooh, hi, cool gamer. Hey, Zero Boo, how you doing? Hey, boss lady, how you doing? Good to see you. So, before I get into why I came on, I just wanted to say how my day was. So I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was okay. Work was good. Um, Nothing exciting really happened, but I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be alive and that I have another day, another opportunity. Because actually, one thing that I did find out today was that a friend of mine had passed away. And they were actually on Hello World. I interviewed them, and it's just sad. It just brought back the perspective about what we pursue in life. I'm just going to go right on into it. While we are out here trying to pursue different goals and ideals and chase whatever we've been taught and programmed to chase, let's not lose the essence of pursuing love, charity, humanity, giving, and all of the things that will give lasting memories and create legacies. And when I found out that they passed, it was just like, what? Wait, what? Life is fleeting. And I keep saying it over and over again. None of us are promised tomorrow or even the next moment. So it's important that we pursue what life, what I believe life was engineered for us to be, which is loving. My desire with Hello World and Be the Difference Clothing is and always will be about inspiring people, helping us think about different things in life and how life can be different for good, bad, and ugly moments, and how we can flow through those moments at ease, no matter where and what stages. So even if we're down here in the valley, even if we're in the valley, we still can have a smile on our face and be in a place of peace, because the valley, after a while, you must come up. And while we're in those valley stages, we should be pursuing. All right, it's not easy, but wait till the next moment how it's going to get better, and how this is only going to be a testament to how much strength that I have and how much I can endure. Now, many of us may be enduring so many things that we don't know about or we don't choose to share, but it's okay because it's not for anyone's knowledge. A lot of our battles are going to be personal and is not meant for the world. But that's why you should have faith in something not seen to the natural eye, but seen to the spiritual eye. Because with that spiritual eye, we are allowed God, our maker, creator, whoever you believe in, to help us flow through life, to help us glow and glide through the peaks and valleys, through the happy moments and through the trials, through depression, through death, through letdowns, through constant no's, through denial, through sickness, through pain. So that when we have good health, happy moments, great relationships, it'll be that much better. See, we think that pursuing life is only about elevation, but once we get used to pursuing life at all angles, it shouldn't even matter. Hey Faith, how you doing? Hey Wanda, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Hey Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Nice to see everybody. I'm not ignoring you guys, but sometimes I believe that, you know, a lot of the things that come out of my mouth isn't really me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what I'm saying, I'm like, oh, and it's just like, you gotta go. You gotta flow and allow it to go. But the important thing about pursuing life, first of all, are you even pursuing life? Have you even gotten to the stage where you want to start pursuing life? Because a lot of the times and a lot of the phases that we go through is just living. Have you started to live? I did a pre-recorded interview before I came on here, and we talked about just living versus living. I'm not sure that we're taught how to live. I'm sure we're taught how to survive and how to thrive using other people's ideas of what our lives should be like. But what would life be like if we actually lived it just for ourselves so that we can actually do the purpose that we were created to do? What would that look like? Just imagine. Sit back and imagine to yourself, what would my life look like if I actually pursued it just for me? How would it feel if I fit perfectly into that piece of the puzzle that was cut specifically for me? I bet you it would feel great, wonderful, and life would be so sweet, even in the midst of your struggles and in the midst of anything that may go on. Because once one thing tries to knock you out, you come back up and like, I'm back. Another thing knocks you out, and you're like, I'm back. Another thing, I'm back. You know, like the bobblehead, you could bing, and it goes like this, and it still comes back. I mean, maybe not that crazy looking, but you know what I'm saying. It still keeps moving. Maybe we should be like the bobbleheads. You can't knock us off because we're always pivoting back up. We're always getting the strength to continue to move forward. We're always believing in that faith that life is going to continue to move on, even if we don't show that kind of faith. It's deep within us, and it just keeps going. How many of us are actually living off of faith? We're told that we should be faithful and that we should believe, but how many of us actually believe? I know how we can know. We're always tested through the trials and the tribulations and even the great times on how we do. Because, we can be blessed with some amazing times, but how will your attitude show? How can you handle that? Some people can't handle celebrity status. That could be a crutch. So it doesn't matter what spectrum you're on. How do you move in faith? We all have great responsibilities in the peaks and the valleys. So don't think that life is supposed to be just a breeze because you're having a great time and that life is balanced. Because you always have to be believing that everything is going to be all right and that you would feel the same way, or maybe it's close to the same way, if things were going bad. That's all about how we pursue this life. Now, the friend of mine that did pass, he had a great vision of humanity. And I just feel so bad that he couldn't see his vision come to reality. Whenever we talked, he always said, how can we We're almost there. How can we get these things to line up so that it can be shown for real? And I always felt like, yo, he's gonna see his vision come true. And I'm gonna be there, always, always there to support regardless. But he never ever made it. And to be alone, it just brings another perspective of what I choose to pursue in this life. It's great to have valuable things and to see valuable things and to be a part of valuable things. But at the end of the day, if it's not creating a legacy worth moving and continuing on, someone else picking up the torch and continuing on, then it's really, are my values a little jaded? No, because we should be, doing the self-care stuff. But whatever you're doing now in this life, please, 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 please have somebody continue your carrying the torch if you by chance are not able to see it through. If you're not able by any chance able to pass that finish line on this side, please have someone else be able to take the torch on. Hey, Life with Nicole Marie, we have a member. We have two members, and it's Life with Nicole Marie and Gary. How y'all doing? Hey, Love to Travel, what's going on? Hey, KJ, how are you? Welcome. And never think that you're insignificant and think that you're not doing enough to make an impact, because you do. We all do. Some of our impacts are not going to be public, but it's right there in your homes, with your grandchildren, your children, your husband, your wife, your friends. Isn't that impact enough? Yes, absolutely so. So please don't diminish your value. Don't give up. Continue to have the desire to keep pushing, to cope. And when you're happy, have the desire to want others to be just as happy as you and to do and try your best to do something that will make others feel happy or at least get to the happiness that you've been able to acquire for that moment in time. Because nothing really lasts forever. Like good times don't last forever and bad times don't last forever. But it's how we handle those situations is what makes the difference, right? Isn't that the cliche? Yes. So this flesh that we have, the blood that goes through our veins, the oxygen that goes to our brain to feed us thoughts, the belief that we have in God, maker, creator, whatever you believe in, all that makes you special. And knowing that you are special should give you the desire to pursue life to the full. Don't go too many days without speaking to people that you know. I'm not saying you have to talk to people every single day, but he was on my mind, but I never like it's like when will I finally get it that whenever somebody comes to mind, you do whatever you have to do to make sure before you your head hits that pillow, you speak to the people or person. I don't think anybody knows when his day or hour expired. But when thought of him, I should have reached out. At least maybe I would have a last recollection or a last conversation. But it's okay. It wasn't meant for me to do so. So I'm not going to hold myself responsible for that. But let's not forget each other, y'all. Let's continue to run this life pursuing unity, peace, having integrity. Oh my goodness, have integrity, have discipline, be proud of who you are, show up, be well kept, groom yourself. That's all about how pursuing life is. It encompasses it all because we're not just any old thing. We're not just pieces of just anything, just matter, just sitting around, not doing anything, collecting dust and not caring. Listen, if you believe God, your maker creator, made you, a little piece of them got into you, you best come and show up. You better show up. Show up and do something. Our world is always, I believe our world is always getting better every day. But it's up to us to continue to push those actual things. When you see something good, repost it so that eventually it will overshadow any of the other programming that so conveniently shows up on our news feeds and our commercial breaks and in ads. Let's have meaningful things become the pursuit for everyone. My desire is that we all pursue a life that has a legacy that is going to continue for eternity. It's not about what you do now or what you say now. Okay, yes, it is. Forget that I said that. It's all about what you do and what you say because it's building something. Be very selective in what you speak, what you see, and what you hear. And if what you see, speak, and hear don't line up, you have the choice to help change it or go the other way. Hey, Swoop, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Swoop, there it is, like it is. Hey, lady. We are all very valuable. I don't care what you think or who done told you or what you done said to yourself, right? Because it's not this. I don't care what you said to yourself. If it's anything that's going to diminish your purpose, I don't care what you said to. I'm telling you right now that you are beautiful and amazing, that you have purpose, and that your purpose is waiting for you so that you can pursue a life that was designed and cut just for you so you can enjoy the harvest and reap the rewards of your labor. But until you start seeing the value in you and loving you and loving humanity and allowing God and your maker creator to move through you, then you might just be living. Oh my goodness, we talked about this on Hello World a couple years ago about living and living, the difference between living and then living. But it's crazy how it came back because I just really, really, I'm still in disbelief that he's gone. Dag. I never will ever have a conversation with him ever again. That is how that is how life is so precious and so tender. You never know who you may not speak to again or see again. So it's important to keep on dropping good things as often as you can, making little deposits here and there because it all makes a difference. And again, it's up to us to decide whether the difference is going to be good or bad. That is the choice and the free will that we've been given. We can do good or we can do bad. But whatever you do, try to do good no matter what. It may be hard in the beginning. It may be hard in the middle. It may be difficult in the beginning. It may be difficult during, but trust and believe it's worth it because the lives that you will touch and the growth that you will have is an experience worth pursuing. That's the good life, y'all. Mm. Hey, Trooper, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Embo, how you doing? Welcome to Hello World. Maria. No, Marie, my bad. Good to see you. You are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you've gone through in your life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, it doesn't matter because every opportunity that we get to wake up is an opportunity for us to do better. If you didn't like what happened yesterday, change it up for do what you have to do to change it up for better. Be more strategic in how you change things up, right? Be more of a thinker before you do. Be more strategic in the moves you make. If you know a punch is coming this way, you dodge it. And then you come back and smile like, hey, I love you. If somebody tried to punch you, I dare you say, I love you and see what happens. Okay, maybe not literally, but wouldn't that be funny? What would they say? What would somebody say if they tried to punch you and then missed and they said, I love you? Wouldn't they be like stumped? Wouldn't you like win? I don't know. I don't want anybody to have to go through that, but imagine that. Doing the very opposite of what has been made to destroy us, purposely made to destroy us, purposely made to keep us divided, purposely made for us to not focus on humanity, not focus on nature, the beautiful things that we can't create but just grows anyway. Imagine that. Nails grow anyway. We have no control. A nail is going to grow regardless. Isn't that amazing? And that's exactly how nature is. A a blade of grass will grow regardless. Okay, maybe if you dry it out, it'll die. But if you put enough water and if that root is still alive, it eventually is going to start growing. Hence why in the wintertime it gets brown, but in the summertime, somehow it turns green. And how? We can't explain the beauty of that, but it just happens. Just like, okay, I was about to say hair, but for some people, their hair just doesn't grow. And I guess maybe some people, their nails won't grow, but most of the times, we can't control the hair that grows out of our body. It's just nature. You can nair it, you can pull it, but you cannot stop it. Even if you try to pull the root follicle out, somehow it's going to come back. When and when? I don't know. But that's just nature. It continues to grow. And that's why you cannot give up. We cannot give up. We got to pursue life in its complete essence, outside of ourselves, outside of the selfish things that we may want, outside of our desires. And there's a difference between our desires and the selfish things that we want. Our desires, more than likely, is just being able to have a functioning place to live, a vehicle to drive, and some friends, family, and a loved one, and a special loved one or loved ones. I don't know. Some people might enjoy that. The selfish things are when you don't want to share it. That's the difference. Or if you want to hoard it, same thing as not sharing. Or if you want to hide it, same thing as not sharing. Either way, when you don't want to share it, that's when it becomes selfish. So let's not be selfish with ourselves and our glow so that other people can grow and that we can grow even more. Because when you help others grow, you continuously grow. It is a vine and a tree that keeps on going. You see, when we help each other, we all, and then we have to be okay with some of us not being at the same level. And it's okay because maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe if we were in a level that's higher than what we are or supposed to be, maybe we wouldn't be able to handle it right. Maybe we'd be like the celebrity that can't handle stuff and then end up on drugs and then die and do detrimental things to society. Maybe that will happen. So it's okay. But as long as you're effective, it's just as good as being the A-lister. Okay? So you are beautiful. I don't care. You are beautiful. There is no mistake about you. You are beautiful. And when you decide to show up for life and pursue the good parts of life, oh my goodness, you're going to be sexy, sexy. Yes, you're going to be sexy. And who doesn't like to be sexy from time to time? You be like, ooh, I just got my hair done. You're like, ooh, I have the dopest little outfit on. Ooh, I got the attention of everyone. Everybody wants to be sexy from time to time. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Your light will be that attractive that no one can deny the power that you have just influenced another. So do not forget that you are beautiful and you're amazing. Life is going to be good. Life is going to be bad. Life is going to be terrible. Life is going to be balanced. Life is going to be but within those stages, keep your head up. Just keeping your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Woo, child, things are gonna get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get a little easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Just keep on growing, keep on learning, keep on pursuing life. Pursuing life is all about learning different things. And as long as you're learning, you will be growing. And as long as you're loving, you will be sowing. And as long as you're sowing, you will be passing on that torch, even while alive. I'm going to miss my friend, but it just reminded me about how precious life is and how that thing right there, how that thing right there. I could think back a year ago, we all, the last time he was in New Jersey, we all went to lunch. And I never thought we would stop meeting up. Never ever imagined like that it would end, but it does end. So hold on. Please hold on to loving humanity and staying connected to people and just trying your best, even when it's hard. Even when it's hard, just try your best to continue to love because it'll get you out of that muck and mire. Kind of makes you forget about yours, what you're going through and stuff, but just love no matter what. If you want to follow me on social media platforms, I'm at BTD LLC. I do have new socks that I just got in the mail today. And I like to do the unboxings with you guys, so maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. But today I really wanted to emphasize on the importance of pursuing life and just please be abundant with that thing because time is very fleeting. Time is very limited for every single last one of us. We do not know the day nor the hour. It's not for us to know. It's for us to pursue life. That's the purpose. Do what you can with what you have. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. I appreciate everyone who was here. I'm thankful for all of the support that you do give. Um, may you continue to be encouraged and uplifted. May you continue to grow. Maybe you continue to glow, mate. And if you accept it and receive it, may you be blessed beyond your imagination. I truly mean that. So until we meet again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Okay. Yes.